Hello, hello, everyone. I'm just kind of getting used to this space. It is a little different. Oh, looks like my pinned comment is working. Good to know. I have a little bit of a different setup today because I am at my parents' house in Yakima, which has a lot more hard surface in it. So there's a lot of natural reverb, and I'm hoping it's not too echoey. But it should be just very fun. We did an event for this, which will hopefully help people remember that the show is happening and join us in time. I know that that's probably the biggest complaint with just doing such a short live stream. Is folks are like, hey, I didn't remember until it was almost done. So hopefully the event is letting folks know on Facebook. Hello, Carwin. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here this week. We missed you. It was very strange. It was very strange. I'm going to strum the guitar, so I'm trusting you to let me know. Can you hear it? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? This way we can, I do a sound check ahead of time, but I just never really necessarily know what's going to happen. Hello, Julie! I have a fun lineup of songs. I've been thinking a lot. I've been really reflective because I've been hanging out with my parents, and I've had a lot of time to read and journal and have good conversations, and they have such a beautiful view of the hills here in Yakima. For those of you not in the United States or not familiar with Washington, Seattle's really wooded, but you cross the Cascades and then there's this kind of like desert, sagebrush, rolling hills space that's just really lovely, especially this time of year when it's really spring weather, even before Seattle. Good, okay. So the theme that I've kind of put together in my own head for this week is metamorphosis, because I feel like there's just something really cool about music where it's really able to meet you where you're at, and it can make you feel better, but it doesn't really demand your improvement, right? It's not like a movie where we expect there to be some sort of conclusion, right? Or we expect a montage and then the hero's definitely going to get better. There's just something about music that whether you're feeling good or whether you're feeling kind of meh, there's a song for it. And so I've kind of gathered some songs that are really about celebrating the imperfection, being where you're at, the journey, the progress of figuring out how to be a better human, how to receive relationships a little bit better, and just how to, I guess, ultimately love yourself more. That's really what I want this music to help you do, is to just love yourself a little bit more. So here we go. Hey, Randy. Hello, hello. All right, I'm gonna start here with a song named Imperfectly. There we go. Hi, Amber. Well, I come to you imperfectly. These scars bear testament to my history, but it doesn't mean less just 'cause you aren't the first of grows wiser the more that it's rehearsed. The fantasy's gone, leaving only a man so fragile, so frightened with his heart in his hands, too old to pretend that love holds no risks. Her eyes open to the consequences, and I wouldn't trade what we've got for any high school fairy tale. No Hollywood happy ending could ever be enough for me. into my history, but it promised my all if you'll promise me yours to make something worth working towards. I promise my all if you'll promise me yours to make something worth working towards. Gonna grab a sip of my tea. It's so interesting. Is anyone else a little not knowing how to feel about the flashbacks that are coming up on social media or in your photos of like this time last year? And you're like, oh man, I didn't even know what I was in for. And some of it's been really beautiful, right? But I was just thinking about how there was kind of this energy around, oh, just take this time to like improve yourself and achieve your goals. And I'm the kind of person that I make a bigger mess if I'm like, for example, if I'm cleaning my room, if I'm reorganizing, it goes through moderate mess to intense mess to clean. Is anyone else like that? Yeah, our feral family is growing. That's what I'm excited about. It's a lot of fun when you're not only like present, but when you're visiting with me. And this is an interesting setup because I can actually just, the computer's much closer. Happy spring and happy autumn to Carwin and others. Yes, it feels so good to have shifted seasons, yes? So anyway, I feel like that's how this last year went for me. Is I was like moderate mess, and then I made a really big mess, and now I'm getting like closer to together again. And it's nice because like little parts of me have been put back in the more appropriate places, kind of like when you do clean that way. Ooh. Black coffee it's a lovely way to start the day. I've already had my coffee. The animals in this home are used to a different schedule, and so I got woken up at 6:30 a.m. and it was close enough to when I wake up that I was like, all right, I'll accept it. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm a little jealous. Autumn is my favorite season, and I definitely have the most clothing that is suitable for autumn, but I feel like I appreciate autumn because of the contrast, right? It's nice to have an autumn after a summer. If it were autumn all the time, that wouldn't be any fun. Which pooch? There are many pooches here. My mom has 2 dogs and a cat. And the cat is the baby of the family, and he knows it. He gets away with all sorts of things, including waking us all up at very early. How are the goslings, though, Julie? Let's check in on all of the animals. And Julie has many adorable pooches as well. Actually, I bet a lot of us have pets, right? I mean, I think that you're drawn to a band named the Feral Folk if you have some sort of appreciation for feral creatures or creatures that can become feral. I don't know. I'll sing another song and then I'll look at the responses. I think I threw a lot of questions at you all there, so. This is a song that is on our album, Feral as Folk, which we are currently re-recording while recording a new album. The last album is good. I don't want to like downplay it. It's just that you live, you learn, and you're like, I wanna go back and revisit some of these songs and polish them up and give them the gift of our knowledge and experience and more congealedness as a band. So that's pretty much what we're doing. As well as recording new stuff. But you can find this on Spotify or all of your favorite music sources on the internet under the Feral Folk Spark of Light if you like this song and you want to hear it again. You could also just watch this video again, I guess. it be easy. Check things off the list and you'd be happy. But here you are nearing 30, even more desperate than before. Then you're toeing the threshold, not quite ready to enter the untold. 'Cause you know that when you do, your life won't be on track anymore. And it hurts too bad to stay safe. Broken bones get stronger, broken hearts grow larger. Security's a fantasy, so walk into the woods with me and we'll see where these dreams take us. Past all we thought might break us, into the heart of darkness, carrying a spark of light, carrying a spark of light. You'll scale the cliffs of madness, cross an ocean of your sadness, fight the dragons of despair with just faith for a spear. You'll lose all hope to find it in the stillness, in the quiet. You'll be unmade to rise larger than before, discovering that you're not frightened anymore. There's no such thing as staying safe. Broken bones get stronger, broken hearts grow larger. Security's a fantasy, so walk into the woods with me and we'll see where these dreams take us. Past all we thought might break us, into the heart of darkness, carrying a spark of light, carrying a spark of light. Don't hide in the shadows, inside you hold the sun. Don't stay in the shallows, take a breath and take the plunge. Because broken bones, broken bones, broken bones get stronger, and broken hearts, broken hearts, broken hearts get larger. Oh, broken bones get stronger, broken hearts get larger. Security's a fantasy, so walk into the woods with me and we'll see where these dreams take us. Past time we thought might break us, into the heart of darkness, carrying a spark of light, carrying a spark of light. Yay! Okay, let's catch up on our comments. So, let's see. Unlimited goose game is real, says Julie, picking up my mini fences today so that they can't get into the flower beds and destroy things. Oh, no. I was going to do Natasha at the end. I'll do it next to kind of wrap us up for the day. Carwin was asking about that. Julie says, dogs and horses are good. Bought a gold unicorn horn for a horse for photo shoots. That sounds like fun. I want gold unicorn horse photo shoots. And yes, you do. You do have a necklace with lyrics from this song. It's pretty fun. It's true. That's really what it comes down to, right? And it's like the more you learn to love your setbacks instead of telling yourself that, oh, if only that hadn't happened, like the more freedom you have to really enjoy your life. That's what I've learned over the years through a lot of hard, painful moments. But I guess that's the only way you can learn it. And you develop a pretty decent sense of humor. I think I have, hopefully. All right. I'm going to do one more, and then we can visit for a little while. It's okay if it's kind of a short one today, because I do also want to hang out with my parents, who are already enjoying beverages on the porch without me. So This is Natasha. If you follow me on YouTube, and I'll post it on Facebook this week, we did just release a vlog that included Pat recording the guitars. Pat, our drummer, is also an amazing guitarist. So when we're in the studio, it makes so much sense to just have him do his guitar magic. He speaks fluent guitar, and I speak high school Spanish guitar. I'm a little bit better than that, but not like, he does magic. He does magic things with guitars. Let's leave it at that. So we have a vlog of him recording the guitars, and I talk a little bit more about like what inspired Natasha, what I think about when I perform it. So if you're into that type of thing, definitely check out the vlog. I'll be posting the link to the YouTube video. Well, I'll probably just post the video onto Facebook. Let's not cross post. It's too complicated. So keep your eyes open for that. This is Natasha. I'm gonna do it without the pick because I want to know I can play it well. Oh, Natasha, you deserve better. If only they'd left you to your own devices, a soft place to land with someone to catch you, who wouldn't make you choose between your vices. And it gets lonely when there's no room to be soft. They try to tame you just in case you might go off. Oh, Natasha, you deserve better than the judgment of their jealous eyes. A trellis to climb, someone to go with you, so you could leave their whispering behind. And it gets lonely when your wildness is on display. They try to tame you, cluck their tongues in sympathy. But you never needed to be tamed, and that's all you wanted them to see. But they kept insisting that the cage would finally set you free. Oh, Natasha, you deserve more. Oh, Natasha, you deserve better. If only they'd left you to your own devices, a soft place to land with someone to catch you, who wouldn't make you choose between your vices. And it gets lonely when there's no room to be soft. You push them away just in case you might go off. sometimes if I get really into a song, I come back into my body and be like, what was I doing? Where was I in this song? What are my fingers supposed to be doing? It's interesting. It's interesting how you can just get so carried away by the emotion, and then all of a sudden it's like you're snapped back into your body and you're like, whoa, wait, where am I? How did I get here? What am I supposed to be doing? Music is magic that way. All right, folks. That is it for this little mini concert of exploring the feeling, the sensation of transformation and a word that starts with an M. I went quiet while I was playing along. It's a beautiful song. I love that song too. I'm really proud, honestly, of a lot of the music that we've been putting out and we've been working so hard on. I really hope that it lands in people's hearts and it, changes their day, transforms their experience of at least a moment. Metamorphosis, that's the word I'm looking for. Metamorphosis. That's what we were exploring today. If you want to be a part of these live, if you're watching in the future, I do them on Saturdays at 4. I am going to take another little break next week to catch up on the recording that isn't happening this week because I'm hanging out with my parents. And then we'll be back to our fairly regular Saturdays, 4 p.m. I make events. I'm going to let you know about them all over the place. So stay tuned and join me then. I will say hi. I will say hi to them for sure. Thanks for hanging out with me today, Carwin.